So we picked back up our story as Skelli watched a glowing Frank heal the boy, then realized that this is just a sign from God that the last days are near, and she needs to make everyone prepare to fight it. Frank came into the experience not really remembering what had just transpired, and he asked what the hell was going on, and Skelli told him. But Frank, being a pure skeptic about most religions, or anything in general, then raised his voice to the sky and asked if he was so powerful, then where's the rest of his magic? Everyone then watched as he stared at the sky, his eyes went black, and he was given a memory back of an old lady that taught him magic. She was a Gaelic priestess druid that he found one day named Murak Nick Einish. And after the memory faded a half hour later, he remembered how to heal someone. What he just did was an old Gaelic charm called the Calling of the Soul. Then the concussive force of the mountaintop that exploded hit everyone, and you were all knocked over, and most of your horses bolted. The next hour was getting the wagon fixed, half the horses back, and the boy waking up screaming. He then told a tale of what he heard right before the mountaintop exploded. It was something loud, like having your ear on an anvil, as something struck against it. Then this rushing of waves upon ice and a deep clattering of claws on steel. Then hundreds of voices chanting over and over and over in a variety of different languages. Nyar Thalotep. He was there with them somehow, pulled in, but it was a shadow. But he was like a shadow on the wall. He couldn't see, but he could only hear. The names were repeated over and over. Nyar Thalotep, Kathral Kraba, and Hu Kraba. The other thing was that the voice that was saying the names on the wall, saying the names Cathal Kraba and Hu Kraba, sounded a lot like Father Adam. We then had a lovely discussion on what to do next. I say nice, but I was surprised when we didn't split the party. Half of you wanted to go home and recover and gather more people. The others wanted to hunt down the Wendigo for fame, fortune, and mainly because it did need to die. It still needs to die. Because after Frank and the Valaars realized that the three of them were definitely no match for it, even with Frank's new abilities, you all decided to follow Skelli, who had already left. When night hit, the moon was full. You all scrambled to find a place to bed down for the night. And it just so happened you stopped at the exact place where you had learned the Wendigos were created just a few days ago. And as this realization hit, you all saw the altar between the two trees. Bjorn then grabbed Bjorn's blacksmith hammer and started smashing it to pieces. He was a little angry. And it wasn't until it was mostly destroyed that he noticed that the hammer was also destroyed. Aronson held his voice, though, as he realized his prized possession was now just useless scrap. Fate then stepped in as everyone but Valaar went to sleep and was attacked by 7 kind of undead owls that had turned into some sort of Wendigo owls. And we had a lovely little fight. The fight wasn't quick, and the fight was that quick, and everyone was thankful to mostly come unscathed. Thankfully, though, your home seemed quite empty, though. Their home, seemed quite empty, as it was planting. Nope, I missed a spot. Let me go back, sorry. There it is. The fight... Yeah, I skipped the whole line. The fight wasn't that quick, and everyone was thankful to pass their cons rolls before they themselves turned into one of the creatures. But half of you came out bloody with scratches and cuts. Thankfully, the rest of the trip home went unscathed. Your home seemed quite empty, though, as it was planting time and good weather for fishing and travel to the other lands, so there was really no one here to give you a proper welcome. So Skelli went in to find Leaf and give him an update. But that was where she found Erik, and he stepped in and took everyone to a lovely 2-hour journey north to a secluded place to tell you all of a vision he was given 18 years ago. He also showed you a relic, and while telling you all how he got that relic, he raised it up into the air, lifted it to his mouth, and blew on it. And we're about to find out what happens when that went on. So, as you all sit in this old hut, their first lodge that has been mostly burned down to the ground, half rotted and falling apart. As the horn sounds, time all around you seems to slow. The falling dust hangs in the air. The groaning of wood seems to echo forever, and your ears pop. Flickers of blue lightning start to form around the horn, and you notice all your hair stands on its ends. And as the lightning starts to flicker from the horn, it starts to cover Erik in the same blue-white energy. A deep rumble of thunder then shakes the building, and more dust starts to fall slowly. The eyes of Erik then open, and in a voice that is not his, you hear the words, "Judgment is at hand. The book of Azathoth has been opened, and new names are beginning to be inscribed upon it. Those who will sign will forever be his. If he gathers enough worshippers to his cause, not even your gods can stop him from unleashing the Chained One. The bindings are weakening, and some have already failed. Find the remaining 3 relics, then blow this horn again, and we shall once again bind that which should not be released. Do this, and you will forever be remembered, and songs will be sung in your honor. Fail, and you will wish for a death that will never come, only endless slavery and torture. Seek out those that gave their life to this relic, for this relic." The lightning then fades from Erik, and time starts to quicken. And as the runes upon the horn slowly fade, they seem to just stay a little long enough that you can notice a few things. Can I have spot hidden rolls, please?
Oh, yeah.
I got Frank's sheet up here. Frank, spot hidden. I got a regular success for Frank.
Spot hidden.
Okay.
Regular success.
I can't see.
That's a 99 from Aronson.
I got a hard success.
Okay. So anyone hard success or over, hard success or extreme success, notice that upon the horn, there's 4 runes. And they seem to be in the exact same 4-pronged shape that you guys have seen lately, but slightly different. But the runes themselves are not Norse runes. They're not in a language or any iconography that you have ever seen before. And as the sound fades, so too does the lightning. And the runes go back to their normal charred coloring around the black old horn. And you just see Erik standing there shaking his head for a second. And you see him look at the horn. What just happened? 1 minute we were talking, then I had this urge to blow it. That's never happened before when I held it.
Well, you blew it.
You then see his eyes are still glowing with that little flicker of lightning. Interesting. Something's changed. What is it?
Yeah. Well, it kind of looked like you got hit by lightning. And then you started speaking, but your voice was weird.
Did anyone else hear the prophecy? It promised of great glory.
What prophecy?
Well, you proclaimed that if we failed, we'd be slaves or killed. So...
You just see him. I have no recollection. And you guys would also notice, like, you guys got here. What time was it? Anyone remember what time you guys got here at? I'd like to say it was mid-afternoon. Then you went north. It should still be, I think, around like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It is dark outside now, where there was sunlight.
Oh.
He's even like looking out like an old broken window and going, interesting. And then his eyes kind of look at everybody. And can I have everyone give me power rolls, please?
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Frank fails, the boy fails.
Regular success.
Okay.
Hard success.
Okay.
Regular success.
Give me just a second here. So.
Yep.
All right, 75. Regular success.
Okay, I needed an extreme success here. You all feel a sudden urge when he looks at you with those glowing eyes. There's something about his presence that is shifted. He's holding the horn in his hand. And for the first time, some of you might actually see Erik as like the war chief leader that he is. You have this sudden urge to A, be truthful, not lie, and if there's anything you are currently hiding or keeping back, you have this urge to what's the word Brandon's looking for? Confess. Is there anything anyone would like to confess right now? The horn he is holding makes anyone within range unable to tell a lie and confess their sins to him.
Hmm.
And he's staring at Skelli. And Skelli, you feel like a little bit of cold coming from an item that you recently have gotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for some reason, I feel like you all should know that I have this. He holds up the necklace thing.
Yeah, you all see a perfectly smooth jade disc. It's got a small hole that sits at its center. Fine etchings of clouds and dragons that circle the surface. It also seems to have that same symbol iconography that the dragons are in the shape of, that you have seen carved into the flesh of a thrall and at the back of a little hut.
Yeah, so I found this.
Stole that. Like he's
Found
speaking
it.
the words and he doesn't even realize it.
Saved it.
Where did you find this?
In the long house around the wedding time.
Do you not recognize that symbol? That's the same symbol that was in that house with all the blood and the dead things. That's an evil item. Why do you have that?
It's not all evil per se.
How do you know? How do you understand what all of that means? What all of those symbols and carvings and murmurings and crazy people are doing? How do you know it's not evil?
I know I have to keep it safe. Sometimes I hear voices.
Genya backs up.
You know. I think it's
Genya-
important.
Genya's gonna go over next to her brother and get as close as she can. I don't trust it. It's devilry.
And I think Bjorn tries to he seeing Genya do this, he's going to get very upset. Look what you're doing to my sister with this, and he's going to try to take it from her.
Oh no.
Okay. As you try and get close and touch it, Bjorn, can you please give me a first luck roll?
Luck.
Yes.
Oh boy. I will try.
I like the try part.
Oh, that's 9 under 21.
9 under 21. So that is a hard success?
I think so.
Or regular? Hard success. Yes, hard success. Beautiful. As you, a hard success is what you needed for the defense mechanism, the defense spell. As you try to reach for this, you start to... It's very subtle at first. You immediately try to grab it and getting close. And then you start to notice that the dragons that are on it start to spin and twirl. And it's almost as if they're reaching out to bite you. And like you see them start to slowly grow and shift, and you realize as soon as you get close that you are 1 second away from these things growing full size and eating you. But thankfully,
I think
there's something where they notice, you get like a hint of, instead of like friend or foe, you get a sense of they're holding back, waiting to see what Skelli does.
Like, as he's going to reach, I, like, pull it away.
Can I have contesting dexterity rolls, please?
Oh, Lord. Boy.
44 under 80.
80 over 50. 82 over.
Okay. Skelli, as Bjorn is a little bit quicker, and you're kind of like, you have this still urge to do right by Erik. As the pendant leaves your hands, what do you feel?
Anger and because I feel like I need to be protecting this thing.
Mhm.
I was already frustrated because with the quote unquote group, because I have to go make an army, and so I'm already in a pissy mood, and then he takes my thing away, so Skelly's pissed.
Right. What are you looking to do with it?
I am finding the nearest stone, taking my battle axe, and striking it on the medallion.
Okay. What is your guys' speeds for Skelli and Bjorn? Yeah.
Speed.
How do we move? Oh,
It
where
should be on your
is
sheet. Your movement.
movement?
Sorry.
I have 7.
You're both 7. Okay. All right. So, because of our lovely luck roll, Skelly, give me 1 luck roll. Because I think I only had Abe do a luck roll, or did I already have you do a luck roll?
Nope, you didn't, but I got I passed.
Hard, normal,
A regular.
regular success. And I believe, Bjorn,
Mine was
you had a
hard success.
Beautiful. Okay. As everyone is a little slow to react, you grab this and go to strike it with your hammer, with your axe. Can I please have a... Let me look at the item. Yes, I will need a power roll from you, please.
Okay. 54 under 75.
Okay. Those same dragons that have tried to come out and was waiting for a reaction from Skelly, but you were too quick. You immediately grab an axe, and as you swing down with all your might, your axe smacks dead center into this jade disc. And if you remember Gimli doing the same thing to the ring, can I have a dexterity roll from everybody in the room, please, as his axe shatters?
I love this.
72 under 80.
Okay.
Ooh.
You need hard successes for this, by the way.
I feel
No, I got a regular.
No. I gotta do Erik too.
No, just regular.
So Frank and the boy and Erik did pretty good. I got hard successes for them. Any of you get a hard success?
Nope.
Beautiful. Bjorn, can you roll me the standard axe damage, please?
It's a D8 plus a D4. So 4, 6.
6
Total.
points of damage. Okay. For those of you who have armor, roll to see how much damage the armor is going to negate, please, that you're wearing.
My armor just says 4 HP. How do you roll for that?
So it's not a D4, it's just 4?
The armor has 4 hit points.
Oh, it should say usually like leather.
Oh, so
the
it
value.
would be,
Yeah.
It takes 4, and then whatever's left, I take, right?
Yes, so that's what it is. Okay. I know certain ones are like a D6, like leather and stuff. Okay, perfect. I wasn't sure if it was D4 or just 4. Okay. So you'd be taking 2 points of dice, 2 points of damage.
Okay.
As parts of it slices right into you.
Okay, mine says a D2.
Okay.
So,
or a D4. So you rolled a 2, so you're taking 4 points of physical damage. 4 points of damage.
Just checking. Without armor, we take all of it?
Correct.
Cool. I have a major wound then.
You sure do, sir.
How much was it?
Weren't you already wounded?
I'm on 1 point.
Shit.
Looks like he's resting and recuperating again. Actually, I can do a power roll for Frank. Let me 1 second get his healing up here.
I assume he's just knocked out in the corner right now. Probably
Frank's
bleeding out
good,
slowly.
at least, thankfully. Well, let me bring up Mario's spell list that I have ready for him. I need to do a what first? I need to do a power roll for Frank. Sorry, go.
What is the threshold for major wound?
5.
Okay.
Alright, so I need to hit a 70 or above. Ooh, we got a regular success. Beautiful. I can burn 3 magic points. Alright, we're good then. Okay.
How much damage was it? I guess I don't have armor
6.
because I don't have it written down.
You don't have it written
6?
down? I think you do have armor. I thought you had standard leather.
I thought I did too, but it's for some reason not on my sheet.
I would assume by now you have standard leather. Like, I will let you guys say you do, because you've looted a lot.
Yeah.
So, and I think during the hunting camp you did take time to get some. So, it's up to you guys whether or not you would be wearing it. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I would be wearing it if I had it.
Okay. Then roll a D... most standard leather, what I'm seeing on Frank's sheet is a D6.
Okay.
Well, why is mine only a D2 then?
I don't know. Maybe it all depends on the type of armor? But on Frank's character sheet itself, for his leather armor type, the value is a 1d6 plus 1. And I think that's what you roll for negating damage? Or am I reading that wrong?
Because under... Yeah. Under my armor section in the lower right-hand corner, I have leather armor at a 1d2.
Okay. Then that must be what it is. So roll a 1d... I thought it was at least a d4.
Yeah, that's so weird. The difference is, like, mine's boiled leather, and it just says 4 HP. I don't know.
I'll figure that out next time.
You know what I think I did? I think I rolled whatever it was, the roll was. I think it says 1d6 underneath that I'd erased. I rolled for how much armor it was, and I was like, that's what it is. It's just 4.
No.
Okay.
It negates that much every time you get hit.
Gotcha.
So, yes, so it is so if you're wearing leather, at least roll a 1d6, and then whatever you roll, subtract the 6 damage from that.
Okay. I'll take 1.
Nice. So, for Aronson, if you wanted to have armor on, you would have it, but I'll leave that up to you.
Rolling that he hasn't, so...
Okay.
Hell, he went on this to go fix things. He didn't expect to be fighting.
Okay. I am good with that. So,
I did just roll his con, so he is unconscious right now.
Okay. So, as with good intention, you try to destroy this piece of jade relic that you have no idea what it is or why it's here. Your axe shatters, and I mean shatters. This is like a grenade going off. There's a concussive force, and little tiny slivers of metal go everywhere. Into your friends, into the building, and into yourself, sir. The relic has not been touched. And then you all hear a thump from Aronson, who has a lovely chunk sticking out of his neck. And he's slowly bleeding.
You just see this surprised and confused look on Bjorn's face
I'm
as he's
on it.
holding the
I
as he's
told you it
holding
was
the
evil.
as he's holding the what's left of his axe, probably just the stick.
Yeah. Frank's only losing 2 sanity to heal you. That's good. Okay.
Jenny will grab Bjorn's arm and like tug him back. See, I told you it was evil.
I know. That's why I'm trying to destroy it.
It's not evil. You're getting that
Yeah.
from Eric. As Frank slowly starts to pour some water on on his hands, you see he's doing some sort of like ritual, kind of like you've seen him do before with the boy. But this time he knows what he's doing. He's not. You see him like gently put his hand over top of the wound, pulls it out, and you just hear him start chanting the same spell over and over and over again. In Gaelic this time. And very, very quickly, this is a little quicker than before, Skelli, once again, you see Frank's hands glow. And let me see if the boy sees it this time. The boy, you hear a gasp from when he's staring at Frank. Aronson. Something hot and wet, a little bit of pain hit you. One minute you're standing there, now you're on the ground with Frank in front of you. And he's got a bunch of blood covered on him, but you can regain 1 hit point. And the bleeding just slowly starts to stop.
Slowly
That'll do ya.
get into a sitting spot. Coughing a bunch of blood.
He's going to hold
It
up
seems
a
to be a bit-
piece of the axe. This one in your windpipe, lad. Try to duck next time.
Okay.
You'll be fine in a week.
Are there any seats, any chairs in the room?
Yep. There's little wooden logs to sit on. The floor is nice and comfy right now, though.
Yeah, he's just gonna lie back down again. Give an old thumbs up and just... No, he's good.
Okay. Bjorn, you have that lumbering feeling that Eric's standing right behind you. Why'd you do that, lad?
You know what this represents.
He looks at the horn, looks at the item. Nope. I have a feeling this and that are one and the same. Yes? Can someone please tell me what I said? You still have that weird urge to obey. It's weird. You've never had that before. Like, sure, he's your tribe leader, but this is a command almost, which is odd.
He basically told us the judgment is at hand. And
That's what you've been saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I'm just going
If we
to
don't
assume
succeed,
you...
we'll want a death worse than death, or something like that.
I'm going to assume at some point you guys just repeat what you can remember. You would have noticed that the boy's been kind of like repeating this over and over and over. In Discord, I'm actually going to give you the name of the item that you heard.
Genya heard the opportunity for glory, and that was where she stopped listening.
Love it.
Do you know about the book of Assasat?
Let me roll for him. Ooh. I got a 1!
Oh.
Interesting. Huh. Okay, I didn't see this coming. What would Erik know? Okay. As the final magic or whatever blowing the horn has done to Erik to have this thing cause whatever it is, whatever entity took over him. Actually, everyone give me a... I will take either a religion roll or... What's the one I was thinking of? What would be a good one for, like legend lore for Vikings? This would be more like a history, but we don't really have history. I'm okay with education or intelligence. Yeah, like knowledge.
Yeah.
I'll take either of them from people.
Regular success.
I got
Wait, you're accepting intelligence? I think.
Yes. Yes.
Cool. Doesn't matter. Fail.
You're not rolling the best today, bud.
He's bleeding out, dying.
No, he's not bleeding out anymore. That stopped. But you're low on blood.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
He's in need right now.
I got a hard success, no roll.
I got a extreme.
Okay. We got an extreme. Okay. Hard success and extreme success. Regular a little bit, but it's more the hard, and Skelli definitely with the extreme. There's certain stories in Viking and Christian and lots of lore. You guys, you're not that old. Frank's the oldest between, well, Erik's, I think, older than Frank at this point. They're around the same. But you've definitely have heard stories and reenactments of people who talk about visiting Odin or Thor. They've always had like the same descriptive of what like he sounds like, what the Norse gods would look and sound like if you ever met them. Whatever creature or entity took over Erik was not a Norse god. He had like the bearing of Odin and the lightning and thunder of like Thor and Odin, but he didn't have the bearing. He didn't have like that Viking presence to whatever he was. This is something older and darker.
And I think that knowing that makes Bjorn even more. I don't even know the word. Like
most Vikings wouldn't.
Well,
skittish.
Yeah, because Bjorn's become he's real. His gods are important to him.
Yep.
And having someone emulate, but not very well, his gods.
Yep.
If he still had his, let's put it this way, if he still had his axe, he would have backed up from Erik and drawn it. So he's just like he's like pushing, and Genya's behind him. He's kind of like backing up with both hands out. He's pushing Genya back even more from Erik.
Mm-hmm.
Erik, how do you feel?
Strange. Like I'm in my vision that I had 18 years ago. That same sense of I'm not where I should be. But that name, Azathoth, that rings a bell. Where I was taken when I was shown the vision, there was a statue with that name upon its base.
What did it look like?
Let me see if I can find a picture of Azathoth. I don't know if there is one. Because he is the oldest god there is. In Cthulhu mythos, he's the father of them all.
Oh, fun.
Oh, he cool looking. Interesting. Let's see. Genya, roll me a D100, please.
88.
An 88. Let me bring up Erik's stat sheet. Ha! Okay, he's got a 90 in that we just saved. Good.
Woo!
Okay. As he is recounting the statue that he saw in the distance. I didn't think we were going to get to this, but okay. I'm kind of happy. He will describe in as good detail as an 18-year-old alcoholic-ridden mind can tell you about what he saw. The main thing that he says is that it was life-size. And if it was life-size, you start to get the feeling as he describes what it looked like. And I will put in Discord what it looked like for you. He basically calls it a... give me 1 second here. As something... Well, he uses the word inconceivable. It's like a giant... He kind of calls it a worm with teeth. He doesn't really know exactly what to call it. But that's the image you get.
Shit.
He kind of calls it the all-devouring.
I don't like that.
It's what a 1 gets you guys.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That thing has a lot of mouths.
Yep. So,
Does this have control over you? Is that why you do not know what you said earlier?
you tell me, you were there. I don't
Genya
know what
grips
happened.
her weapon when he says that.
I feel me just... I'm here and I'm there. Mostly here. When I had this last feeling, I was not here. I couldn't tell where I was. I know where I am. I know who you are.
Have you felt like that before?
Never. I've blown this horn before. Nothing's happened. It was just a regular horn.
Has it been in the presence of this as he points at the jade disc?
No.
And then Bjorn kind of gives Genya the little side eye with a nod.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would say Genya would just be staring like wide-eyed at Bjorn, like, see?
So, Erik, why did you have this? Pointing at the J disc. Where did you get this?
You got that.
But it was in the.
You found it in Valsy. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's the place where
right.
you burned down the very first church this place built.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I robbed them.
Now, a DM question.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Erik is the one that is more Christian than pagan, correct?
No, he's pure Viking. His son Leaf is Christian.
It was Leaf.
Same with his wife. Yeah. Yeah, he has reluctantly let Christianity come to Greenland. Very reluctantly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wage, the player here, is lost.
Yep. I know, I give you a lot.
His omen mentioned the book of Athersoth.
As
It's the statue as Athersoth.
The statue he saw in his vision 18 years ago.
But that's not that's not who he is, quote unquote, possessed by right now. He's possessed by someone else.
Something or someone else, yes. Yeah, he has like the bearing of Odin or Thor would, but it's definitely not like a Norse attitude or feeling you get. There was no, like, usually when the gods of the Norse are like present, it's almost as if like you're super amped up, ready for a battle, you're ready for a raid, you're ready for drinking, fucking, all that. This is more of a bad omen. You were being judged and telling you that judgment is at hand. Yep. But like over the next few minutes, you start to see and feel that presence fade and that little lightning flicker finally leave Erik, and you don't feel compelled to tell him the truth. But right before then, Skelli, because we brought the boy, he has a secret. Right before it fades, you all hear a very, very quiet voice. Sigh. He just kind of like looks over at Skelli, looks over at Erik, but then turns to Skelli. My name is Prince Canute.
Knew it.
One day I will be the king of Denmark, the king of Norway, the king of England. One day I will be great. And you will help me conquer the world. But then that feeling fades, and he realizes what he just said. And he bolts for the exit.
And Skelli goes out right behind him.
You just see him, like, break down to his knees and just give a primal scream for telling something he promised not to.
I knew who you were, or I had a very sneaking suspicion already. It's okay. It's...
Yeah. So you know that his father is Sven Forkbeard, King of King of Denmark. So he a prince. He's just sobbing. I gave you guys lots of hints.
Yeah, Skelli knew he was.
Yeah, you'd kind of figured out. You just didn't know the name, but you knew who his father was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Why are you so upset about telling us? Who did you promise you wouldn't tell?
My father. My king. You're not the only spy here, Skelli.
So why are you spying?
To see if Eric's worthy.
Of
being left alive. Or a father should come here and take the land for himself.
Question: how far out of the room is this happening? Do any of us?
He
hear
would have
this?
sprinted, so I would
Cool.
love
So no.
listen rolls with disadvantage if you decided to follow.
I don't think Bjorn did.
Aronson's not going anywhere.
Yeah, Frank, Aronson's not going anywhere for a while. Frank is definitely staying beside Aronson and just like keeping track of blood loss and still kind of like staring at his hands and still wondering how this is working.
Genya is still warily watching Erik with like one hand on her weapon, waiting in case he has another glitch.
Okay, yeah. You kind of notice like as soon as that feeling faded that you need to like follow him and do good by him, you're just back. It's like you definitely realize it was the horn. You don't know why or what was involved, but it was definitely not normal. But he's just like looking around at the situation, the axe exploding, Aronson coming back to life, and somehow he's giving Frank that what look? Like he didn't see him. He might have saw him glow. It's kind of hard to tell, but he saw Frank immediately bring someone back from the brink of death, which is rare in this time period.
That's what you think's weird?
He's seen some shit, so yes. Yeah. Seeing someone survive a wound that usually kills someone on the spot, that's some weird shit to some certain people, yeah.
Horn's weird. That jade thing's really weird. Actually, everything we've seen is weird.
But if there's 2 of these relics here, and you said I said there was 3 more, we need to find them.
Yeah, I don't want to bring them together.
Yeah. Why?
Give me intelligence or education knowledge. This could also just be you forgetting what the main thing is here.
Hard success.
Over here. Okay. Ooh, hard success. Good.
I mean, Genya is like thoroughly freaked out by these things.
Oh, I can tell.
There's that too. Yeah.
Yeah. You also found alcohol, so you're a little tipsy. So this is probably going a little different in your head right now.
Yeah, that's just life for her.
You were 2 days sober and then immediately got hammered when you came back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hard success. Aaron, Bjorn got just a failure. Okay.
Yep.
Hard success. What was the question again? Because Brandon forgot.
Why would we want to bring these items together?
Sorry. Thank you. You have been told this is kind of like you've been told something once, but now this is kind of going through what Erik heard in his vision and how he obtained the horn. In his vision, the Inuit lady that he's slain told him to find the other 4 because they're the only way that'll keep whatever creature is kept here. These were used to bind it with. So if there's 5 different relics hanging around, you're going to need all 5 to rebind this creature if it gets free. Yes.
Which we feel like it probably already has.
You've already known that it has one of the anchors is broken. You found that. Whether or not more have been or how many there are, you've seen the same 4-sided symbol recently with one in the center. So if there's 5 relics, gotta be for something. Erik walks over to Bjorn, who is holding the last remains of your axe. I have a feeling we cannot destroy these. Not by any means that we possess. If that went to Skelli and she was able to carry it, I think it should go back to her. But you still tried. And for that, I'm going to give you the horn to hold and keep safe. And he's going to hand you the horn. Do you take it?
I think Bjorn. At first, you get the look of, I don't want that damn cursed item.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing Erik back as Erik,
yep,
it's not feeling that weird feeling anymore. He will take it. He will place it in his pack, rather hesitantly still. But he will take it.
Okay. As you touch it, sir, feels cool to the touch. Doesn't feel like it's been covered in lightning or runes. Nothing else happens. Skelli. Outside.
Yes.
With the boy. He recovers like within about 10 minutes. Like, you've only known him for a couple years. He hasn't been here that long, ever since you guys came back. But 2 years for someone his age, with what he's gone through and seen, he's seen some shit. He's gone through a lot. He's probably kept this secret for quite a long time. Maybe even from Father Adam. It's kind of hard to tell whether or not Father Adam knows exactly who he is. You probably get a sense that he does. But you've been also tasked with being this person's ward and teacher. So realizing that he's not really just a boy. He's a prince. One day going to be a king.
Yes.
With the looming thoughts of war coming, what would you like to do for your ward?
I think he's going to I'll just roleplay this. How do you feel that Erik is doing?
I'm not around him enough. I've been with Father Adam for too long, and well, our goal was to hope he, like his son and wife, would embrace Christianity, but he's not. He's just holding on to the old ways. As most of them are.
Yeah. Well, we need to take into account what is happening here. The gods, I don't know. I'm starting to question my own beliefs at this point with God and
He slapped you. You can't lose faith. If you lose faith, you're the only one that I can really have right now.
Well,
He's still our God.
Yes.
He's still there. I don't know. I think we need to find Father Adam and figure out what's going on.
Yeah, we definitely need to talk to him.
This is just a lot, Skelli.
Yeah.
I'm not that
we need
tall
to think.
Yet.
Well, we'll figure it out. I won't let anything happen to you, but I need you to be honest with me at this point from here on out.
It's really the only thing I've been holding back on.
Okay. Well, we need to be able to trust
I didn't want to
each
pick a Christian. I didn't want to pick a Christian name. Most of them are, boring and weird.
I mean, that's fair. You can call yourself whatever you want to call yourself.
Well, stick with the boy for now.
All right.
It just seem more normal around everybody else. Just try to forget my name if you can. It will. If Father's enemies found out I'm here, things could go wrong at home.
Of course. Well, your secret's safe with me. I'm sworn to protect you, and I will do what I can to do that.
Let's go try and smooth this over with the rest of them then. I'll let you tell them what I don't know.
Do you want to tell them?
No, I'm kind of hoping they just didn't hear it. I have a feeling they did, though. I don't think it's going to mean much to them as much to you and Erik. I think Erik might have known. I don't know. Leaf suspected where I came from. He asked me once, but he never came back after the first talk.
Well, we will let them know as little or as much as you want them to know, and,
Little.
Okay.
If none.
Understood.
Until they are baptized, I honestly can't trust them.
I understand. But if we're in something deeper than what we thought we were, they may be the only protection that we have.
Well, then we need to stop them from getting hurt. Especially Aronson. That boy needs some armor. He can make it. Why doesn't he wear it? Makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right?
How old is the boy? Sorry.
He is close to turning 11. But he's also been grown up with, like, tutors and very intelligent people.
Hey, Brendan, I'll be right back.
27 years older than him.
Yep, you're good. Yep.
27 years older than him, and he's the boy. That boy.
Yep. Yeah. But whether or not you know more about the royalty over out east, he's definitely always had the bearing of someone who knows more than any other child his age. Because he can actually read. And he came here knowing how to read, which is extremely rare at this point of time. So, eventually the boy and Skelli come back indoors. And, it's nighttime. Yep.
Before they do, Bjorn's going to turn to Genya, and hearing that he was a prince and not really liking what's happening in Norway, he's going to... The prince, huh? Do you think he was sent to spy?
He was 8 years old when he came here, just as a reminder.
I hadn't thought about that. He's just a kid, but he said that we were going to help him conquer the world. So he must, I mean, he's a kid now, but if he's going to be a king someday, it could be good to have friends in high places.
Him, you cannot trust. I do not like what is transpiring, and this just doesn't feel right.
Do you think he knew about that necklace? Was it a necklace? The jade thing? Did he know about that? And they kept it from us?
I really don't think he did. Do you really think he meant to tell us he was royalty?
You get a laugh from Erik.
No. I definitely don't think that was on purpose.
That boy's had a secret ever since he got here.
Is there more that you know that we don't know? There seems like there's a lot with him and that thing. That people are keeping stuff from us, and we're working together. We need to all be on the same page.
Slowly making sense to me now. This is funny. He kind of like chuckles, going, one reason I decided to move here was to get away from politics. And I knew Politics would always come back to haunt us here. That lad, if he's telling the truth, and I believe he is, his father is the King of Denmark. My son, when he left and brought them back, my son was baptized by someone named Olaf Tigrason, a friend and former raider of the King of Denmark. Both Christians. This makes sense as to why Father Adam brought him. Funny. Thinking a boy wouldn't be noticed here. Royalty.
Do you think Skelli knew?
I think she... hard to tell. If
Can
she
we
did,
trust her?
can you trust any Christian?
Are you saying we shouldn't trust Erik?
I was going to say my wife.
I mean, sorry, Leaf. Leaf, sorry. Okay.
Yeah. I still trust my wife. I just do not agree with her choices. We're still Vikings. Yes? Does it matter who we worship? Yes.
I think it does. We cannot do what Vikings do, believing in this Christian being. It is not conducive.
Not to us. Not to our way. Of course not. They say they don't worship a god that likes to fight, but that's all they do. To their core, I still think that are Vikings, but their priests are very zealot. Should have never let them come here, but Christianity is taking over far too much land. Everywhere. I've heard tale of out east. War upon war of other countries bowing to their leaders. But my father swore an oath to the King of Denmark. And so did I. A long time ago.
What
And
oath
if his
was that?
son... Early 20s. Good time. Lots of raiding. Lots of killing. I swore an oath before he was king. But until he is dead, I have to uphold that oath. So, even though we don't like it, that child is also ours to protect. We don't have to become Christians to keep a boy alive. Do we, Bjorn?
We do not.
Plus, I have a feeling you are all going to be quite busy running around trying to find these other relics. So, when they come back in, we will discuss what to do next with all of you. Do you have any thoughts? Okay. So, with that, the Skelli and the boy enter back into the cabin.
one more quick thing. I think.
Sure do.
Yeah, I think before Skelli gets back, Bjorn is going to take that jade thing and put it in his pack.
Perfect. As you try to reach for the jade disc,
Oh God.
again, I need a power roll.
Oh, fail. How could I fail on a 75? I'm rolling a 91. That's how.
As you go to reach for the disc, you sense the familiar presence of Skelli coming back in and the boy. And Skelli, as soon as you come in, you once again see Bjorn bend over to grab this relic. And instinctually, you just like hold your hand out as like almost a doe. And it snaps back to your hand.
Genya leaves.
I will be holding on to this.
How'd you do that? Wiping tears away.
I did this, and she just holds her hand out.
Okay. Is there anything in and around your that you're pointing at?
No, nothing in particular.
Okay, give me a power roll, please.
Ooh. Okay. What is that? Where's? I'm all discombobulated. All right.
Yep, you're good.
Pow, 75. I got a 24 under 75, so that's a hard success.
Hard success. Very nice. Genya, before you leave, you saw this happen. And instinctually, you just turn. As you start to go back down, are you leaving the building you're in, or are you going back to the tunnels?
No, I would go outside.
Okay. As you go outside, which is where Skelli is, so you're heading towards her.
Oh, okay. I thought she was all the way already in at that point.
She was just walking in, but yeah, like it's not a big building. Just enough for you guys in there. You'd be going back down.
The other way,
okay.
Yeah.
So, instinctually, Skelli, you grab that, and then you randomly, like, when the boy asked, how'd you do that? You stick your hand out to do it again. And can you please roll me a D4?
D4.
Yeah.
It's not in the lines there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 3.
Okay. Not knowing exactly what you just did, you just walked in, saw someone try to pick up something you stole fair and square, something you've looked in, something that has shown you stuff. This feels like it's yours. This feels like part of you. This is yours. You reach out for it, it comes to you. And that instinct of reaching out again for something. So, what was your D4? Sorry, you roll a 4?
3.
3. Something. Today's been a day. You've seen some stuff. You've seen Frank heal again. You've seen a magical item, kind of like what you have, work. Some sort of dark entity came, and you learned your ward's true name. So as you lose 3 sanity points, I need you to mark off 3 magic points as of the torches from the tunnel that you guys were in comes to your hand.
Cool.
And you learn how to use your telekinetic mind today.
Sweet. Yeah.
So does that torch fly past Genya where Genya's going?
Yep. And into the hands of Skelli. So Skelli, you have a range of 30 feet for telekinetic. You have to do a hard success or more on a power roll. It costs 3 magic points and 1d4 sanity.
Dang. Okay.
I'm not sure how you do it yet, but that's just more of a instinct. I need that. It's there.
And I think seeing that torch go fly past Genya, Bjorn takes his hand axe out, and he will actually stand in front with his hand axe in his hand, just staring at Skelli.
I'm not going to hurt you, boy. Calm down.
No,
Jenny's going to reach out and grab Bjorn's clothes and just tug, and we have to get away. We have to go, and she's going to try to start tugging him back into the tunnels.
Okay. Oh, he will follow.
Okay, Bjorn. There's something in your mind. You really want to protect your sister. Something weird just happened. She's trying to run away. Skelli did 2 things that are impossible. And yet, there's something, part of you. Can I please have a, what's this one I need? First, I need a sanity roll from you. And then I need a, where is it? I need an occult roll, please.
All right, so I got a 19 under 34 for my sanity, and you said occult?
Yes, please.
Oh, boy. I'm going to fail that one. I only have 5 in occult.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I failed. 19 over 5.
Okay. There's something gripping the back of your mind. She went instinctually for the relic that she's had possession of, and it went to her hand. And doing so seemed to also unlock something for her. You recently just grabbed and was given and accepted a relic that is very similar, even though it looks different than the one that she just got. Instinctually, your hand goes to the rune, the horn, the whalebone. And you're not too sure why, but you pull it out. You don't blow it, but as you grab the horn itself, failing your lovely occult roll, there's something about the horn that you did see part of when Erik blew it. You had that odd sense of command look over him to you. You have that same sense flowing through you. And every now and then, when you try to do something that is protective, this item that is now with you has a few special fun effects. The runes upon it are protection and knowledge. You don't really know exactly what they are, but the effect of having this on your person when you or someone you love needs to be protected activates. And as you hold it, the rest of you just see the same runes alight. And you get that same presence, this time, from Bjorn. The horn lets you see hidden truths and lies, but it also grants you flashes of insight. And as you stare at Skelli, with the other relic in her hand, hearing what she just said, you know for a fact that she's not lying to you, sir. It never has.
I think even despite that, knowing that, he still has a distrust of Christianity.
Yep.
So her beliefs still, even though she's not lying, it's still there, you know?
Yeah. But that whole, I'm not trying to hurt you, that rings true. You just like
now, would I...
Nope, go.
No, go ahead. No, I was just going to ask, does that also pertain to Genya?
Yes.
Would I know that?
Yeah, you're getting the what part from Genya again? Sorry.
Well, I meant the fact that she said she's not trying to hurt me, but do I believe she's trying to hurt Genya as well?
No, not at all. No, you understand that Skelli is also this is new to her also. This is almost like you're looking deep within her and realizing instantly, like, as soon as she stole the object that she currently has and what she's seen from it and what it has done to her, is just like the kind of like feeling that you're getting now. That the relic itself isn't evil or making her evil. And everything she's been doing, she's still in the middle of trying to figure shit out too. But she doesn't want to harm you or your sister. But you also realize that the horn has two things. The knowledge to gain the insight. It also has a way of protecting you and your sister if you need to activate it.
I still think, even knowing all this, I think if Bjorn, has no way of actually articulating this to his sister, so he's just going to go along with what she wants.
Okay.
So if she's heading back down the tunnel, so will Bjorn.
Okay.
Please don't blow that. Please don't blow that horn.
Don't worry. I will not.
He instinctively pulled it out, Genya.
Yeah, that's when she's like, please don't blow it.
Mm-hmm.
And after all this, he puts it back without blowing it.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll follow Genya down the pathway.
Okay. Genya, you immediately, as soon as he brought it out, had that sense that you did in Erik before of obeying your brother. You've never obeyed your brother before. You're the eldest.
Mm-hmm.
But holding on to that rune you did sense of, you got that, oh, shit. Yeah, he's in charge. You kind of had that feeling. And then as soon as you put it away, it was gone.
Would that supersede her feeling of, why is this thing making me feel anything?
You tell me. I don't need a roll for that.
Well,
you
I
just
guess-
tell me. He's your brother.
Well, I guess it's like, if she's realizing that she is feeling some type of way that's unnatural for her, and this object is causing that feeling, obviously that's causing an aversion to that object, but I guess how strong is that pull? Like, is it something that she would be able to fight or recognize, or is it like...
Okay. Then I will let you either give me a power roll or a sanity roll.
I think
depending on how you're feeling.
Roll.
Okay. Roll me a 100, please. Just to make this more fun.
I don't know if... okay, that's a 6. My sanity right now is a 77. I rolled a 64.
Okay, regular success. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. There's definitely something going on there, but your instincts... You don't get a sense that he did it on purpose. It's just, it's something new you're going to have to deal with and figure out on your own, but you don't get that sense that you need to worry about it now.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah, you guys are free to continue walking back towards town.
After we go a little bit, she's going to remember that we are the strongest people here, probably, and Aronson is really hurt. We should probably... He's like, walked far enough to kind of get her wits about her again and be like, I think we should go help Bjorn.
I will follow you, sis.
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's happening. Everything has been weird, and that horn made Erik glow and talk strangely, and torches are flying, and now you have the horn, and I want you to not have glowing eyeballs. I don't understand, but
I think during the stuttering, Bjorn's going to take Genya's hand. And you have no worries, sis. This is... I will not blow the horn at all. I am here to protect you. So, please, have no worries.
You're right, and I will also protect you. We protect each other, and I shouldn't let something like that have as much power over me as it just did. I think it's going to take some getting used to, but we have to have each other's backs, and in that mindset, I don't know if I could have had anyone's. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to get used to it.
Remember, we are in this together. We have always been in this together.
Yes. She'll just like lean her head over and like head bump him. You're right.
Perfect.
Then let's return and get Bjorn some help.
Yes.
I feel bad about destroying his hammer.
We have to get you another axe as well.
Yeah, he probably made that axe too. Speaking of Aronson,
I
sorry.
have this, and he pulls out his little hand axe. It'll be good enough for now.
Yep. Aronson.
Yeah, he wouldn't have moved.
No.
He's happy where he is.
You came into this place, had a lovely chat, saw some weird shit with Erik. He told a tale. Some voice took over him, said that judgment is at hand. Then Bjorn grabbed his axe, blew something up, and you woke up with Frank around you. And his blood on your hands. And then Skelli came in, used some sort of ability to pull her relic back to her, and then a torch. And you feel like shit, sir. What would you like to do?
God. What would he do?
The shattered remains of an axe around you. More scrap.
He'd probably just like slowly roll over and start pushing himself up.
No. You stay there, lad. You're no condition to move yet. We're gonna have to, put some sort of, armor on you. Or a shield wall or something.
Armor's so heavy.
You're gonna need at least a week before I can get you back up and working, you know that? Hey, strong head you do have. Your leg just healed, and now we're gonna have to wait on your neck.
He'll put like a hand to the not quite healed.
It'll be tender for a little bit.
And gosh, which one was it?
Yeah, you probably don't want to talk too much either.
Quietly mutter, "Not yet, Aaron."
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah. Hold that rage there, lad. That's good. Take it out on, an anvil when you can. By the time the other two finally come back, Erik's just taking in the entire situation. He's still been kind of chuckling a little and staring at the boy. And ruffles his hair a little. Don't worry, lad. We're going to keep your secret. We're going to keep it safe. No one here is going to tell anyone who you are, or they're going to have to deal with me. Yeah, I'm sure most of everyone here, we already took a oath of his secrecy. I remember that part when we came in here. So, you are still the boy. Skelli, whatever the fuck you just did, didn't happen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nope. Frank, I actually am happy you've learned how to do something with your hands other than hair. So, like I asked before, options. We need to figure out what Father Adam is doing, where he is. I sent him to the farm that you guys found with the entire family killed and hung up. He took his cronies with him. Hopefully he's still there. We can get some information out of him. You all have 3 relics to find. And according to whatever the other me said, he told you to seek out those that gave their life for the relic. I can point you in the heading of where the last I knew those Scrawlings were. Maybe they can tell you how they got the horn. Maybe they will know more.
I think when Erik says find the ones that gave their life for the relic,
Yep.
he's going to look at Skelli with a "Are you one of them?" kind of look.
She wasn't here yet.
Oh.
Yeah, that was when he got the vision 18 years ago. That's when he killed the lady who had the horn, and she gave it to him. The Inuit. So yeah. And you still have that invisible chain you said to deal with. Well, Father Adam's the closest. So after a couple days of, well, Aronson, you're going to need a little bit of R&R. The rest of you, I will start gathering a crew to row you to the nearest village where these Scrawlings are. Well, some of you go find and talk to Father Adam. And next session, that's what we're going to do.
Ooh.
Suggesting we split the party.
Yeah, we'll see. No, it'll be more, we're going to need at least a week before Aronson's fit to travel.
Yeah.
So we'll get a week because it's going to be a lot easier to travel by boat to the nearest Inuit than travel by land. So we'll probably deal with Father Adam, and then once he's healed, we will start a lovely trip in a boat to find some Inuit and see what they know about the horn.
Oh, that should be fine.
Cool. Fine. Nothing bad happened so far today.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
Nothing bad ever happens on a boat.
Skelli didn't learn magic today. Nope. Not at all.
Y'all are screwed.
Good old telekinesis.
I
We
see
only had a bit
Skelly's
of a mental
sanity.
breakdown.
There's
See
that
Skelly's
too.
sanity dropping real quick.
Yeah.
She's gonna go insane real fast.
She's just gonna use telekinetic to pick up a rock and throw it at someone. Pick up a rock, throw it at someone. Pick up a rock, throw it at someone. Yep.
I feel like Skelly's mentality, just from like the little bit of time that we've spent with Skelli, I feel like could get power hungry very fast and turn into like mad witch scenario.
That might be why I decided to let her become the mage. Yeah. Yeah.
You would be like Bellatrix. You're full on Bellatrix.
So two of you figured something out. What do I have in store for the other three of you? But hey, we found 2 of 5 relics.
It won't matter what you've got planned. Bjorn's going to be dead by then.
Highly possible. Your dog
You're
sucks.
the innocent bystander that gets injured, like just sitting there. Like you didn't even do anything. You're just there.
Nope.
Yet it's like, and you're almost dead. Like,
I'm going to start tracking this.
Every time I
Just
wake up,
makes
something
the
melts,
fourth-
explodes. Yeah, I think the 4th. Shit.
He's running out of dead family members to curse.
That too. Well, thanks, guys. That was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
yeah.